solution. In that solution, what are the important board related questions? Let us watch. As we are seeing important questions for board, molarity, molality, normality, in our last session we have gone through. Today's topic it is solubility. Solubility of a solid in liquid, solubility of a gas in liquid. Okay, what are the main points, questions given by the board? Okay, now mainly, what do you mean by solubility of a solid in liquid? Definitely they will ask one more question. Or two more question. What are the factors affecting the solubility of a solid in liquid? They may ask in indirect way. So let us watch what do you mean by solubility of a solid in liquid and what are the factors affecting that solubility of a solid in liquid. The second point, what do you mean by solubility of a gas in liquid? Okay, now what do you mean by solubility of a gas in liquid? And what are the factors affecting the solubility of a gas in liquid? In that, one main important questions will be there, that is Henry's law. So that also we are going to go through all the important board related question. Come on, let us see what do you mean by solubility of a solid in liquid. Now, generally, saturated solution, unsaturated solution, these are the two main categories are there in the solubility purpose. Okay, so saturated solution means no more solute dissolved in that solvent. That means completely dissolved, that solute dissolved in the solvent. So that is called saturated. Unsaturated means there are more undissolved substance which is present in the solvent, so that is unsaturated solution. Now come to this point here, solubility of a solid in liquid. See, these are all important point, that's what I have written on the board, so you please take that screenshot or otherwise you can take down the hint, so that will be helpful. These are all like memory based questions, so they may ask and choose the correct answer, so that will be helpful. That's what purposely I have written on the board. Okay, now the mass in grams of solute dissolves in 100 grams of the solvent. So that is a measuring way. 100 grams of a given solvent to form a saturated solution. Note the point, it's saturated solution at a given temperature and pressure. So in this only you will come to know what are the factors affecting the solubility of a solid in liquid. Mainly nature of the solvent and solute, what are the nature it might be. Okay, second point, temperature, and third point, pressure. Actually pressure it is negligible only, but they are mentioning pressure. Mainly nature of the solvent and solute, and second one, temperature. So what do you what is it, the nature of the solvent and solute means? Here, polar solute dissolve in polar solvents, non-polar solute dissolve in non-polar solvents. Now, for example, sugar can dissolve in water. Sugar cannot dissolve in kerosene. In that way, you can take that example for this point. Okay, now the second point, temperature. How the temperature affect that solubility. So, some of the substance will dissolve as the temperature increases, solubility also will be increasing. Sometimes, as the temperature decreases, solubility will be increasing. So these are the two main categories. And what are the substances applicable? Actually, these are all which is choose the correct answer or matches way they may give that question. Like what to say, brain teaser questions they will ask. Okay, come on. So solubility of some substances. So what are the substances? Sodium nitrate, ammonium chloride, potassium chloride, silver nitrate, and potassium iodide in water increase with the solubility of these substances will increase with the increase in temperature. So these are all will increase as the temperature increases, right? Okay, now the process dissolution of the substance in water. is endothermic process. So endothermic process means that what it is, delta solution H, delta H will be greater than 0. So that means it might be positive. Right. Now next one, solubility of a certain substance like Li2SO4, that is lithium sulfate, cerium sulfate, Na2CO3 2H2O, sodium carbonate, and calcium salts of some organic acids. With increase in temperature, so solubility of these substances will decrease when the temperature increases, just to the opposite. So this process of dissolution of these substances in water, it is negative. So delta H solution, it is lesser than 0. So where it is greater than 0, where it is lesser than 0, as the solubility of a substance increase with increase in temperature, as the solubility of a substance decrease with the increase in temperature. I hope you got a clear idea about the factors affecting the solubility of a solid and liquid. And pressure, actually pressure, it is negligible in that what it is, solubility of a solid in liquid. Now where the pressure will speak, the pressure will speak over here only, where gas in liquid. Okay, now we are going to see that solubility of a gas in liquid and what are the factors affecting, and mainly Henry's law we are going to see. Okay, now let us see this solubility of a gas in liquid. The gas dissolves in liquid to form a homogeneous solution. Example, water, H2O, hydrogen, which is dissolved in water, or oxygen which is dissolved in water. So all those aquarium plants, aquarium animals and all breathing oxygen through oxygen which is dissolved in water only. That is what a gas which is dissolves in water to form a homogeneous solution. Completely it is dissolved. So in that way, let us watch that. What are the factors affecting, and Henry's law also let us watch. Now we are going to see the solubility of a gas in liquid. What are the factors affecting the solubility of a gas in liquid? First and foremost, nature of the gas and solvent. Okay, so nature of the gas and solvent, here two main points I have given. Gases like hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and helium dissolves only small extent, whereas gases like ammonia, sulfur dioxide, and hydrochloric a hydrogen chloride gas, which is highly soluble in water. Now you know what happened, those gases which is dissolved in water, ammonia dissolves in water, you will get ammonium hydroxide solution. The same way, sulfur dioxide gas which is dissolved in water, you will get sulfurous acid. The same way, hydrochloric acid, that is a hydrochloric gas which is dissolved in water, you will get hydrochloric acid. Right? Okay, now here nature of the gas and nature of the solvent we have gone through. So this is a gas and this is a solvent, and here hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and helium which is dissolved very less extent. Okay, now next, temperature and pressure is the main point to elaborate for the solubility of a gas in liquid. Why? Because temperature, solubility of a gas in liquid decrease with increase in temperature. So as the solubility of a gas in liquid, that is solubility which is decreasing with increase in temperature, as the dissolution of the gas in liquid, generally that is exothermic process. Okay, now main reason here, they may ask the give reason question. Solubility of a oxygen in water increase as the temperature decreases. During winter season and all, aquatic animals and all comfortable. Even cold water, aquatic animals and all comfortable. Why? Because solubility of oxygen in water increase as the temperature decrease. As the result, aquatic animals are more comfortable in cold water rather than warm water. Right? So in cold water, oxygen which is dissolved more comparatively warm water or hot water. So aquatic animals breathe well that oxygen, so that will be more comfortable. Even in our house aquarium, we are having fish tank. In that we are keeping that air bubbles. Why? Because oxygen it has to dissolve completely so that fishes and all will be free and comfortable. That is what. Okay. Now come to this point. Pressure. Pressure only, from that we are getting one more important question. As the factor affecting pressure, actually it's a main important role. Solubility of a gas in liquid increase with the increase in pressure. So solubility increases, pressure also will be increasing. So pressure increases, naturally solubility will be increasing. Okay, now the same main idea only Henry's law provided that. Okay, so Henry's law states that at a given temperature, so at a given temperature, solubility of a gas in liquid is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas above the solution. So, solubility of a gas in liquid. Now, for example, you take a cup of water. So, in that, solubility of a gas in liquid is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas above the liquid. So partial pressure of the gas above the liquid. So both will be equalized. Like this, if it is increasing, that also will be increasing. That is what it has mentioned. Directly proportional. So I'll read it once again. At a given temperature, solubility of a gas in liquid is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas above the solution. You can mention that mole fraction also. Same way, mole fraction of the gas in solution is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas over the solution. That is what here they have given. Chi. Actually, what is the mole fraction symbol? Chi is directly proportional to partial pressure. So, partial pressure equal to Kh into chi. So, chi it is mole fraction. Kh it is a Henry's constant. Okay, hope you got a better idea about what are the factors affecting the solubility of a gas in liquid. And here this they may ask in choose the correct answer, or what it is assertion reason question they may ask. Here this point also many times they've asked assertion reason question. Aquatic animals are more comfortable during winter season. Why? Indirectly they are asking such kind of question. And from that solubility of a gas in liquid only, what law we got it? Henry's law. So what is that Henry's law mentioned? Henry's law states that at a given temperature, solubility of a gas in liquid is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas above the solution. Hope you got a better idea about factors affecting the solubility of a gas in liquid and Henry's law. Okay, now let us see another important question. If you want, you can take that screenshot, or you please take down the hint, that will be helpful. As we are talking about Henry's law, applications of Henry's law, it's very important question for the board. See, definitely they will ask this question, applications of Henry's law, indirect way in assertion reason question. See, high altitudes, what happens? People are living in high altitude or mountain climbers, what happens to them? Okay, now come to this point. What are the main ideas for that applications of Henry's law? First and foremost, a high altitude partial pressure of the gas is low. That's what purposely I mentioned this diagram. High altitude partial pressure of the gas, it is low. So what happens as a result? People living in high altitude mountain climbers often become weak and they cannot think clearly. So the symptoms of a condition is known as anoxia. So as they are going higher and higher altitude, people cannot think properly. So that point, what happened? Pressure is becoming down, the pressure is low. So that symptoms which is cause anoxia. So anoxia, hypoxia, there are two conditions are there. So anoxia means a complete lack of oxygen delivered to the organ. So definitely oxygen is not passed to that organ. They cannot think properly. The unconscious stage they'll become. And hypoxia, insufficient oxygen meet the organ. So anoxia and hypoxia, it is generally one who is going for that high altitude or mountain climbers face this problem. Okay, now next one, deep into the sea. There also, because deep into the sea, pressure will be increasing. Now come to this point. Here, increased pressure increase the solubility of atmosphere in blood. So now come to this point. In deep sea divers come towards the surface, the pressure decrease and the dissolved gases are released, forming bubbles in nitrogen in the blood, which block the blood capillaries and create the condition which is called bends. So high altitude people are facing the problem, that is anoxia and hypoxia. Deep divers are facing the problem, that is bends. So that actually it will be very painful and quite dangerous also. So what they will do, so deep divers actually, deep into that sea, pressure is increasing, so naturally solubility of atmosphere in that blood, so automatically other gases which is passing through the blood, so when they are coming to the surface level, so naturally those gases got released. So in that they are getting bends. That blood capillaries, the bends will be taking place. So actually it is very painful. And how to avoid? That is what deep divers are wearing. What it is? Tank, oxygen cylinder. So what are the gases filled in that oxygen cylinder? Definitely they will get, you will get that objective type question. So what are the gases are filled in that oxygen cylinder? One who is wearing, what it is, deep divers are wearing that tank, no? So what are the complete composition of the gases are available? Helium, diluted helium, nitrogen and oxygen. These are the three main gases are available. So what are the composition? Diluted helium 11.7 percentage. Please note down, because objective type question definitely you will get. Whether it is a CBSE board or it may be a IIT JEE question, definitely from this point you will get one question. All right. So you may get this composition of the gases also, you will get it. So diluted helium 11.7 percentage, and nitrogen 56.2 percentage, oxygen 32.1 percentage. So this is very very important. This oxygen cylinder, who is going to wear that, deep divers as they are wearing it. Even mountain climbers also, they will wear this oxygen cylinder, that is also the same composition. Okay, another one more important application, carbonated water. So the production of carbonated drinks based on the Henry's law. So to increase the solubility of carbon dioxide in carbonated water, the containers are sealed under high pressure. So naturally increase the pressure, increase the solubility. So naturally what it is, carbon dioxide which is dissolved in water in under high pressure. Hope you got a better idea for all these things, because these are the main points. 2 to 3 marks you will get. Applications of Henry's law, direct question, minimum 3 points you have to write it. And because give reason type question, what happens if they are people are climbing, suppose people are in the flight, those people are having ear discomfort, what is the reason? Because high altitude, or when they are going higher level, what it is, when they are in the, not reaching into that ground level, when they are in that high level, naturally pressure will be decreasing. Pressure decreases means they feel ear discomfort, and what it is, they cannot think properly, unconscious stage, these and all, they will face that problem. Hope you got a better idea about high altitude people, what happens, anoxia and hypoxia, and deep divers, what are the problems they are facing due to this what it is, increased pressure, what happens to them when they are coming to the surface level, what they are facing the problem, how to avoid, what are the composition of the gases filled in that oxygen cylinder. So these are all the questions you can expect. I hope you got a better idea. Please take down that screenshot, or you please take the hint. I hope that will be helpful for you. These pictures also, I hope you will get a clear idea. Thanks for watching. And one more thing, please subscribe this channel, hit the bell icon so that you will get all the notification. And one more thing, the next class we are going to see Raoult's law also and Henry's law. In that some sums also we will see, which is related to the board. Thanks for watching.